Hi, this is Bruce Giroux. In a prior video I announced that I'd be weathering the two bay covered hopper cars with the reporting mark of SDWX. In my research using Railcar Photo websites, I found two common weathering traits in these cars. One is the light to medium coating of cement dust on the top and sides of the cars, and two, the great majority have an origin of rust at the same point along the side of the car. Using SDWX 9822 as an example, I'll point to the area of rust in these cars. Alright, I'm all gloved up and ready to weather the first car in the contest. That first car is going to be SDWX 9814. I'm going to spin it around and give it a quick visual inspection. And things look good. The next thing I need to do here is remove the trucks from the car body. I've found that using a pair of tweezers does a pretty good job of releasing the truck retaining pins. There we go. And the next thing I need to do is wash the car body to get it prepared for the new paint and chocks. Alright, I'm going to wash the car body. I've got my warm soapy water here and a soft brush, and doing this to make sure that if there's any contaminants on the body from the manufacturing process, that they won't prevent the chalk or the new paint from adhering properly. Okay, that's pretty good. And I'll do the same with the new trucks and the new metal wheels. Probably not required, but like to err on the side of caution. And I hope that camera angle's giving you an opportunity to see what I'm doing here. Get those rinsed, and then we can start the weathering process. I'm mixing 1 drop of apple barrel burnt umber to 4 drops of water to create a dirty rust mix. I used a number 2 brush to apply this mix to the trucks and wheels. When CMX made the Southdown purchase, it acquired a huge operation in multiple parts of the southern United States. Generally, these areas have more moderate weather that is not too hard on equipment or painted surfaces, with the exception of paint fade. The photos of the SWDX hoppers I've seen on Railcar Photo websites reflects this, as the cars are in generally good shape, and except for one common spot, the car bodies are relatively rust-free. Often the same hopper cars show signs of being covered with cement dust on the top half, and in most cases, the entire car. Here I'm mixing the cement dust wash using 1 drop of apple barrel gray to 11 drops of water. I'll use my number 2 brush to apply the wash to the trucks and wheels. In the video description, I'll provide links to 2 different websites where you might be able to view pictures of the prototype SDWX hopper cars I will be weathering. Please be aware that you may need to register to view these pictures. Another option is to Google pictures of SDWX hoppers. This will generate a list of pictures, but I found the results not to be as concise and the quality of the pictures not to be as good as those on either website. I'm mixing another batch of cement dust wash. That'll be the first of several layers. Once again, my number 2 brush is proving to be a great tool for the job. I'm using downward strokes of the brush to simulate the effect of rain washing the cement dust from the top of the car down the sides. Here I'm using my brush to blot the excess wash from the lower part of the car body. Another application of the cement dust wash is layered on to create the desired visual effect. The method I was using was not producing the results I wanted, so I removed almost all of the applied wash and started over with a different technique. Instead of applying the wash with a brush, I used a makeup sponge. The sponge allowed me to have a more uniform application of the wash, producing a more prototypical appearance. Here I'm using the Vallejo rust wash to the sides of the car at the locations I mentioned previously. In this case, I want just a small amount that will run down the side of the car at those locations. Okay, I've restarted the car body weathering, and this time I'll be using a makeup sponge to apply the wash. Next, I apply the cement wash with a number 2 brush to the ends of the car and the ladders. Now I'm creating a heavy wash for the top of the car body. I'm using white chalk and the cement wash to create a wash that's got some solids in it to create the visual effect of cement accumulations on the top around the hatches. Next, I'll be applying some Tamiya weathering powders to the car body. I'll be using Tamiya 87098 Gray and 87080 Rust to the lower rungs of the ladders and the underbody. Okay, I'm in the final stages of applying another layer of the cement wash with the sponge.